What's up, Sea Life parents?
What up?
Welcome to the parent info meeting for youth camp that is less than 10 days away. Man, we're so excited about this camp. It's unlike anything we've ever done before.
Facts.
Camp Out of the Woods. It's at a resort near Austin, Texas. Huge water park. We have incredible stuff lined up. We have world-class worship, world-class communicators, and the best CG leaders in the state are coming with us. And
I would say the world, bro.
The world, all right.
Say the world.
Man, it's going to be an incredible time. And so we just want to give you a few details, a few logistical details and all that sort of stuff as far as expectations and everything for youth camp this year. Because like I said, it's unlike anything we've ever done before. And so we're going to start with check-in, and we're going to run through just some stuff that you need to be made aware of before camp. Stephen?
Yeah, so drop off check-in. 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. You will drop your student off at their designated campus. So let me explain that. If your student goes to Rockwall, Sunnyvale, or Forney, they're going to drop off at the Forney campus. If they go to Canton or Kaufman, they're going to drop off at the Kaufman campus. And so what that'll look like is you'll take your luggage to the Kisman building, drop it off, and then go inside the worship building to check in your student for camp, and it'll be the same at both locations. You'll need one suitcase and a backpack. This is not like you need all the things for a hotel camp. This is hotel camp. We've got bedding, we've got all the things, even towels. So we've got all that covered. So we're trying to reduce the amount of luggage so we don't need all the extra stuff. We will provide lunch at check-in, Chick-fil-A, the Lord's Chicken, so it'll be awesome. Make sure you get your student here. You don't have to bring them with food. And then finally, Rachel's going to create a text message, and she's going to text everybody so that you can get updates as we go along with camp. And then finally, what you need to know is hug and kiss your babies goodbye and then leave, because we're going to be on campus for quite a while, and it just kind of helps. You're not going to be able to see the buses drive off, but we'll put it on Instagram and you can repost that. But yeah, so drop off and then head to your homes and go on your own vacation, because you'll be without your student.
And so once we get to the camp, the rooming situation is pretty straightforward. There's going to be 4 to 6 kids per room. And again, it's unlike anything we've ever done before. So they're going to be in hotel rooms, not like a big cabin or anything. So we're going to have 4 to 6 students per room, paired up, with their CG and all that sort of stuff. Leaders will be mixed in there. We'll have at least 2 leaders together in a room. That's not meaning that there's going to be 2 leaders in every room, but there'll be no less than 2 leaders in a room together. And so we're going to try our best to pair them up with their best friends. They signed, whenever they signed up, they got to choose, maybe who they wanted to be roomed with. So we're going to do our best to make sure that they're with those people, but they will be accounted for by their CG leaders multiple times throughout the day, and they will be roomed near their CG leader as well.
Yeah. And then, so schedule. The most important things is you need to know to be at your campus, your drop-off campus by 10, and come back on the 22nd by noon to pick your kid up. Yeah. Everything else is kind of a little flexible. We're going to post a link that shows what we'll be doing day to day, so you can kind of get a glimpse of what your student will experience.
And for the phone situation, man, your student is more than welcome to bring their phone. We fully expect that, but what we want to do to protect your student and protect all the students who go and the leaders and everything is we are going to take up phones at 10:45. What we're going to do is we're going to place them in a lockbox at 10:45 in the evening, so that way they can go to bed, get some sleep, and be ready for the next day of camp activities. And so they'll get their phone first thing in the morning. But we just want to do that to protect your student, to give them a good night of rest, and then they will be able to have them throughout the day. What we do expect is they're not on their phone during worship services or during mealtime, stuff like that. And just to be on it as seldomly as possible, but we know that you want to get in contact with your students, so they'll have it throughout free time and downtime and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, so next fun topic, swimsuits. Wear them. But also we're going to do, no bikinis, no mankinis, those kind of things are not okay. Tankinis, found out what that is. That's acceptable. One-piece bathing suits for girls.
No midriff.
Yeah, no midriff.
These are the rules of student life, the camp that we're going with. So really, for girls, it's no midriff. So
Yeah. You can't show belly buttons.
Yeah.
So just be modest. Worst case scenario, if you don't have those things, a dark colored t-shirt can fix a lot of things. But they also don't want you walking around outside of the water park. Like, guys, you got to put a shirt on, go into your hotel room, things like that. So.
Yep. And then there's a whole lot of stuff to do in the resort, like arcades and games and a bunch of stuff like that, snacks. And so a bunch of people are asking, how much money do I send with my kid? It's a great question that I don't know a great answer to. I would say it would be safe to send them with $30 to $50, something like that. But you don't need to send them with money. There's going to be plenty for them to do, there's going to be a lot of stuff for them to do with no money. So if you don't want to send them with any, that is perfectly fine. But if they want to play, arcades or bowl or whatever, go ahead and send them with some cash so they can get some snacks and stuff like that. Some merch maybe. 30 to 50 bucks is what I would recommend.
So let's talk about expectation and behavioral issues. So here's what it is. We are at a place, a hotel, a resort, and so what we expect for your student is to follow the rules that are set out, to treat it like it's their own house. And so if there's damages that your student causes, it will come out of your dime. And if your student is put themselves in a situation, then we might have to send them home, and you would be responsible as a parent to come get them. So I would have a conversation with your student, if you don't want to drive to Round Rock to pick them up, that this is not the time to push the boundaries and to do all these things, because it's going to cost you, not so much us.
Yeah, and the camp is going to be incredibly fun, and so we don't want a student's week or a whole group of students' week to be ruined by a dumb decision. So like Steven said, have that conversation. Just be mindful of the rules and just follow the expectations. What to bring? There's a whole list. Again, we'll throw this in the link as well, where you can visit the website. Obviously, Bible, pen, notebook, backpack, swimsuit. I would bring pillows and maybe your favorite blanket if you got one. We'll obviously have hotel beds, but if you're like me, I hate hotel pillows. So bring what you think you need to be comfortable to sleep. Medication. This is super important, parents. Please help me with this. Every ounce of medication has to be checked in. You can send them with inhalers and EpiPens to have with their person. Anything else, if it's a multivitamin, if it is Tylenol, anything else has to be checked in. That's for liability reasons. We have nurses going who this is their profession, and so this is essential for their career. Their career is on the line if kids are sent and they have medication within their possession. So please check everything in, and we will make sure that it gets dosed out properly throughout the week. Again, bedding is all taken care of. No air mattresses, nothing like that. Every student will have a bed. Just bring your favorite pillow and your favorite Snuggie.
On medications, just so you know now, you can prepare, they'll need to have the doctor's orders on that medication bottle. So original bottles, not plastic Ziploc baggies, because the nurses will not be able to hand that out. They need doctor's orders with it. So that's it, man. You made it through. Congratulations. Hopefully we were entertaining. I know we're good looking. So thanks for joining us. But what we are going to happen is you're going to see the contact of your student pastor, whether it's Canton, Rockwall, Sunnyvale, Kaufman, or Forney. Their contact info. If you have any questions, if you're like, I don't know, what did you mean by this? Feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you, and just save that information if you need to get a hold of your kid while you're there and you can't. We would love to help you. So that information will be somewhere in this video. You can see it. So thanks for checking us out. We love you guys, and we can't wait to see what God's going to do at camp.